Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Guild Wars 2. As you can see, I have one empty slot. So today I'm going to show you character creation. So let's press create. Or let's click create. So you can choose from the 5 races. You have Sylvari, the plant elf-like things. They are humanoid plants or something like that. Just humans only plant or whatever. The Azura, the little rat-like things, beings. The Norn, that are actually just giant humans. And the humans and the Char, which are like, I will show you a little bit more. Which are sort of cat, tiger-like animals. So yeah, I'm going to make a human. You can choose either male or female. We're going with female. And then you can choose your profession. Guild Wars 2 has some different professions than most other multiplayer RPGs. You have Elementalist, which involves the elements. You have Warrior, which can use a longbow, rifle, sword, greatsword. There are a lot of weapons. Guardian is more protective, but it's like a sort of brother or sister of the warrior. You have Engineer, which is very diverse. It can use turrets, bombs, traps, and rifles, pistols, and that stuff. You have Ranger, which can which starts with a bat. I can show it off, but you know my Ranger jar. You have Necromancer, which can summon all kinds of minions. You have Mesmer, which makes copies of itself. And we have Thief, which uses stealth. They can make themselves disappear and stuff. So I'm going to make a Thief. So this is a character creation. You start off with the body height, so you can make a big character or a small character. You can hide armor. You can toggle the lightning, which is quite useful for the Sylvari because they have a glow in the dark option. And you can zoom in. Alright, so the physique. So you can see, if I click on it, you see we get a little bit more bulkier, a little bit more small or thinner, or just change of the shapes. There are like a lot of different kinds, but they are all the same actually. So between those two there's not really much of a difference. I'm going with this one. You can choose a skin color, but this one is alright for me. Okay, so the head. Oh, you can choose a skin color again. You can choose a preset face. So let's see. Not much to talk about right now. So yeah, I've got 6 character slots right now because I just had enough money to buy one. Because in Guild Wars 2 you can trade in-game money for real money to buy things with, instead of going to the gem store every time. So that's what I did. Buying another character costs around 2 gold and 20 silver. So I'm now browsing through all the hair stuff. There are a lot of different kinds. Let's see. Nope. I like this one actually. It's not really feminine, but whatever. Because I don't want to use the same hair that I already picked. The accessory color. So I will choose this one. So you can see the headband. Now it changes color, so that's a nice feature. If you have it, of course, because this hair doesn't have it. So we go to the face. So you can do a lot of changing, like the angle of the eyes. Let's go with a little mean look. You can change the iris, so you can have a little cute anime-like eyes, or you can have little small ones that look kinda creepy. So we're going with this one. So the size of the eyes, let's make them not too open. The brow thickness, that can be quite low, I think. Oh yeah, keep it on low. The eyebrow placement, so high or low. Let's take low. The eyebrow angle. Yeah, that looks nice. The color of the eyes. Ooh, green is quite beautiful. So the eye angle. Alright. So the nose. So you can make a short nose or a long nose. So you can make real freaky characters with this. Like you can make a real big nose. I don't like big noses, so I'm going with the small one. And so I'm kinda moving the character so I can see different angles. So that's quite good. And I think I'm going to be right back, so see you soon. Alright, I'm back, sorry guys. Oh yeah, we were here. I needed to go for a little while. But I am back. So whoop, whoop. Alright. So I'm kinda silent because I'm focusing on what I'm doing. And now it's really hard to talk. The cheeks. Alright, we're not going with the skeleton. Whoa, that's kinda strange. Let's zoom out so we can see. We're going with the normal head. Let's keep it a little bit normal because... Alright, and then we get a free coloration of our armor. So it's kinda stealthy, so I'm going with a white dark type thing. And let's see, let's go like this. Or let's switch these ones up. Alright, and now let's remember it. Alright. Like that. And then the boots need to be really strange because they have only 2 dye colors. Alright, and now we can select our storyline, actually our personal story, our background. In my line of work, it's important to understand the power of subterfuge, determination, anonymity. So that changes our head. That's something. Now we have a bandana. Now we have a cowl. A mask draws attention and an uncovered face allows people to identify you. I prefer a more subtle subterfuge. A drowned hood lets me blend into the crowd and no one knows I was there. My talents lie in the art of stealth, infiltration and escape. I do not draw attention to myself. To guard my identity, I hide my face behind a mask of darkness. I mean business. I'm the bruiser, the muscle, the beer you don't want to poke. My headband keeps my vision clear, no matter how physical I get. So let's go with a subterfuge. Trouble may follow me, but I use my to overcome it. So this is not really that important. It just you can just choose your base stat. So I'm going with charm because we are a nice lady, but we are from the streets because that's where a thief comes from. One of my biggest regrets is that so this is quite important. This really has an influence on your storyline in the beginning. I never recovered my sister's body. I have never searched for my true parents. I passed up an opportunity to perform in the circus. This one is just ridiculous. I've taken this one several times in the personal story from the beta, so I'm going with this one. Because we were raised on the streets, we didn't have real parents, so we are raised by a thief. And here we can choose a god. I don't know what this is really about, but the humans have 5 original gods, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, and then if you have played Nightfall in Guild Wars 1, Cormyr is a new god that replaced Abaddon, the bad god. So Grant is the one of death and ice. So that one is a neat one for us. I think I'm going with... I love Melandro though, but that one is not. It's not really fitting in our storyline. Let's say Grant, because that's one of that. And because most of the names are already taken, I'm going with one of my old ones that I used for Guild Wars 1, Little Chica Girl. So Chica, or Sheikah, or it's the secret group in The Legend of Zelda. They are also sort of ninja stealthy, and I used this name for my assassin in Guild Wars 1, and a thief is kinda an assassin, so I'm going with the same name. I think it's not taken. Yes. So now we get a little cutscene explaining our storyline and such things.
The human race once ruled Tyria. Now, we struggle to hold our ground. We've been defeated, driven back, and broken. But we will not surrender. So many nations have fallen. Only Kryta still stands. Our faith is strong, despite the silence of the 6 gods. With courage, we'll make our stand in Divinity's reach. The city is my home. I grew up on the streets. Although I have friends, my life has always been hard. I've faced the worst this city could throw at me, and I sent it home bleeding. I'm done living hand to mouth. There's a war on our doorstep, and I refuse to be buried by it. Today, I stepped outside Divinity's reach, hoping to find better luck outside the city. Problem is, when I arrived in Shaemor, the village was under attack by centaurs. Innocent villagers are in danger. Someone has to help. I can take care of myself, but that's not enough anymore. Someone has to help those who can't. This is my story.
So yeah, that was a little cutscene you get when you have created your character. So now you know how to create a character, and maybe by seeing all the different options you can really personify your character like that. And I will show you, you can just hide the head so we can see our hair when it's updated, because right now it doesn't want. Alright, so yeah, that's my new character, my thief. It was worth the 800 gems. Just by playing I got a new character, so Clone Wars 2 is really rewarding. So you will see this character again in other videos. So see you in the next one. Bye.